Hey guys, welcome to my cave. The upstairs cave, not the troll cave, not the troll under the bridge, troll in the basement. I'm the troll in the attic. Today's a pass and review. This is the first of its kind in my channel. What it is on Saturdays I go gaming, and I will show off my miniatures and the game system and the tactics that I'm going to employ. So today is Battletech. We are doing a scenario. My friend, he's bringing a Wolf Clan force, a star they call it, which is 5 mechs, and I don't know what he's bringing. He doesn't know what I'm bringing unless he watches my video. Hey, you know. So I have 2 lances because I'm playing Inner Sphere. Inner Sphere is a lot less tech than Clan. In fact, brutally so. We're not playing by points. We're just playing by unit size. And we're not playing with vehicles or infantry. We're just playing mechs, punchy robots. He likes punchy robots, so I want him to play. I like my combined arms and vehicles and tanks and helicopters and news choppers. Huh, Andy? You like my news chopper? So, I have a video set up. I just took a little video of it, and we're going to go through it. And we will, I'll kind of go through what each one is. But first, the pass and review. So let's go to that. Make sure, I think I did, yep, got it. Anyway, so you see my little mouse right there. It's just a small video on this. So we will do this together. So of course you have to have an awesome, because awesomes are awesome. 3 particle cannons and an emotional support laser. Thing is, for an 80-ton mech, that thing will do work. But let's just go through the pass and review. I am doing fully painted miniatures. I'm going to try to do that every time I do a pass and review to get stuff ready and be ready for my game. But the general or the lance commander needs to have a smoke. Okay, let's continue on. So we have a catapult and a hunchback, my favorite mech. A locust. Atlas, my second favorite mech. Warhammer. A Wolverine. And the almighty Jenner. Oh, look at that. Professionalism. Professionalism. Stop the video. Where did my mouse go? Anyway, get to see him again. But so what are they supposed to be doing? So they're in 2 lances. One's a little heavier pounding than the next. And I mean really they're just one force and they can work together easily. There's no real special rules about doing each lance unless it's like a C3 computer, which those are fun. I don't have any right now. I would need to modify my mechs, but we said only mechs that are produced. So I couldn't find, I don't have any mechs that are, you'll have to excuse my cat. Callie. Bad kitty. So, anyway, what are we looking at? So, if I go to my Atlas, he is the big guy. I actually have a 28mm version of this instead of the 6mm version I just showed you. It's pretty cool, actually. So he's a 100-tonner. He's the biggest and baddest. He has 304 points of armor. He takes a beating and gives a beating, but he likes he's kind of a medium range mech. Um, but this one's special. This one's a command mech. This one's a command atlas. So it has a command console. It improves my while it's on board, it improves my initiative. I'm gonna have to repack this in a minute. Anyway, so what she does, this big old mech does, is it anything of its era or technology, it just basically crushes. It's not very fast. It walks 3, runs 5. It'll do it just works. Just get in there, do punchy. Now, but since I'm fighting clan have really good weapons. They can reach out and touch. They play AT&T. They don't like close combat like the Inner Sphere does. The Inner Sphere is more like knights and houses and stuff like that, with religion as their moral compass. The clans are very atheistic, and they're warrior culture only. They know how to fight, but they don't know how to do war, which is kind of cool in their story, and that's why they lost the first one. And I think they're the first clan wars. Second clan wars, I think they modified to fight the Inner Sphere better, and I think they've won in the Ill Clan era. I'm not familiar with the Ill Clan era. So, those of you don't know, Battletech is set in eras. You can play all your battle mechs in any era. It's just some technology gets changed out in those battle mechs. So, let's see. So she's a pretty good mech. The clan mechs also better pilots. So they have a gunnery skill of 3 and pilot skill of 4. The lower the number, the better. Where normal Inner Sphere mech is 4 or 5. So, but this thing has the autocannon 20. It's feared by all things mech vehicle. It does 20 points of damage in one shot. That's like the most they can do in one area, and it gives you have to do a piloting skill roll. Anytime you get 20 points or more, it immediately puts a piloting skill check on any battle mech, can make them fall down on their butts, and then the other guys can just start wailing on them if they can't get back up. But like everything in Battletech, one headshot and it's done. Doesn't matter how big your mech is, right? So the next one we're going to go to, and that is the Warhammer. Warhammer, what is he supposed to do? It's a 70-ton heavy mech. He has a typical 4.6 for Inner Sphere at this year. We're playing 30-50. PPC all day long. So I got 2 PPC guys basically. I'm awesome in this guy, right? They're not... You're going to have to play a little bit with it. He's a laser boat. So energy boat. So he has lasers and more lasers, and then the PPC is to reach out and touch you. But most medium lasers only go at range of 9. If you're going to even hit that, you're looking at 10s, 11s, 12s when you get to the long range with these guys, because their gunnery skill ain't that good. So, but I mean, 217 points of armor, 4.6 basic speed for Inner Sphere at this year. Can't ask for more, right? So, but he's just able to just take some hits, give some hits, do some soaking up some damage, and hopefully we can outflank those dirty clanners. So the next one would be the Wolverine. Okay, the Wolverine. I actually like this mech. It's one of my favorite medium mechs, but this one is the 7D. So I'm playing the House Steiner, so I have a little bit more technology that you can play with. So I gave him the one with the mask, which means he can run really fast. He can run for 10 movement points for running. And for a medium mech, that's pretty good. He has 5 jump points too, which gives him great maneuverability. He'll go in, punch you in the face with a medium pulse laser, which helps with the gunnery skill because pulse lasers get -2 to hit. Minuses are better in this game. And but he has an ultra AC5, which means he can double tap with his AC5, which AC5 has really good range, and it's searching for, two shots. He might get a head hit. Head hits. Get damage the pilot, and can really mess with you. And he just moves fast. And SRM6, SRMs are great. They search for crits. Pap, 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 pap. Try to hit that head. Try to hit the torso critical. So we're really working the trying to work the weapons here and trying to work the terrain with this guy. That's what he's for, is working the terrain. All right, so now we're going to go to the Jenner. This is the classic Jenner. She has guns. Not very good heat dissipation, but she has guns. 4 medium lasers and 1 SRM4. If she needs to, she can hit you hard. She runs at 11. She walks 7, 11, and jump 5. She's highly maneuverable, but with only 64 points of armor, don't get hit. Run fast, keep moving, get in the terrain, dip, dodge, duck, dive, dodge. I think that's what it's called, right? With that one. So, but she has the speed to do it, and she can do it. One of the better light mechs, especially if you're ever using points. Good points per tonnage for this guy. 35-ton mech, it's on the higher end for light mechs. So next one. So we're going to the next Lance. The Awesome. Nothing but awesome. For a mere cost of 6.5 million, almost 6.6 million C-bills. Cheap as heck for an assault. And only at 1,600 points, 3 PPCs. You fire 3 one turn, 2 the next, you keep her cool, and she just supports anything you want. And she can take a beating. She has emotional support laser and small laser. If you get that close, if you're that close with that mech, you're pretty much screwed. So it's a sniper mech. It does not like to be close. It has a minimum range of 3. You get within 3, it starts getting hard to hit things. But long range of 18, short range of 6, medium 12, long 18 with PPCs, which is great. There's a tank out there which my friend hates. It's the Shrek. It's a PPC carrier. It has 3 PPCs, cheap as heck, and could shoot all 3 PPCs every turn. And I love that. That's almost my go-to. Anyway, so the next mech we're going to go to is the Catapult. Catapult to LRM-15s. Can I say more? And then it has medium lasers to spit at you if you get close. Has 4 of them. But it's the LRM-15s. Sit back, relax, do some indirect firing, and watch them wreathe in agony because LRM-15s are coming our way, Even if it just pick, pock, I had 2 LRM carriers, or 3 LRM carriers one time take out a Mad Cat. Not a Timberwolf, it's a Mad Cat. Dirty Clanners. Anyway, for 1,399 points, it's really a take, especially for playing like 5,000 points or 8,000 points. Just a good mech. Okay, here's my favorite mech. The Hunchback. Why is it my favorite mech? It's a 50-tonner. It's only 1,041 points. A cool 3.4 million C-bills. Cheap. Easy. 160 armor points. It can take a beating for a 50-pointer. Walking is still standard 4.6 or for movement, but has a Volvo shooter. Has the autocannon 20. Shoots Volvos at you, just like the Atlas does. It has an Atlas-sized gun on a medium body, and then it has 2 medium lasers and an emotional support small laser. This thing just works. It's basic. It's easy. It just usually I take on heavies with this thing, and not everybody's afraid of that AC-20. It only has 10 rounds, but hey, those 10 rounds can scare you. It scares me when I play against it. My friend sometimes takes it when he plays Inner Sphere 2, and I'm like, man, I don't want to face that thing. I know what it can do. You know, you got to stay outside its 9 hex range, and then uh, hope he doesn't roll that 9 or 10 that he needs. You know, uh, just a good simple mech, good simple mech. And if we ever when we play with pilots or different pilots, and you stick a better pilot in there, that just gets even worse. Okay, the Locust, the lightest of them all. This thing's an 812 movement. This thing is actually, I'm using it to spot for the LRMs. Has 1 medium laser and 2 SRM 2s. This is the S version. Like I said, I'm a Steiner, so I have a little bit different technology that I can use, which is I think a little better. Eventually, I'm going to paint my mechs as all Steiners because I like House Steiner. I like their history. They're pretty much Germans, and they have idiot commanders, and they're really like historical. Some of the historical what you call it countries back in the day where you had these great armies but idiot commanders. This is what the Steiners are, right? And I think the idiot commander thing kind of works for me because sometimes I'm just not that good at commanding. But so this is my pass and review. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys have a good day. God bless. Be praying for you.